Thank you for great channel. It just was my 10th time when I rewatched the final Arumafuji made my month.
Wow, Robert. Great job for Go Animate found a house in blue bread and peanut butter. That's so fun.
Keep going.
Alright, Robert. And now let's go for find a house for looking playing video games for Go Animate VTech V. Smile Soccer Challenge from Erica Dawson. Oops, sorry. At Niels Carp, thanks for watching. Yeah, Overland model at right again, correction. 174 prizes, not including peace prizes. I'm nothing but confused with nothing left to lose, but every day is new again. Every day is yours to win, and that's how heroes are made. Un excelente para estas duros dias. GB has a perfect face. He looks good with any kind of makeup, or without it. He models some outrageous clothes and makeup, and always looks good and very cool. Why is there no panicking involved? Od la nifal wipes, I tile. Justem fanum. Jupiter's killed me in this one. Actually laughed till my jaw was in pain. Nason and Ang trailer Ang part 2 Ang AVSL. If it is very light, it is the better thing. I like much.
How about this comment? Martial artists beat the dead turtle out of lacrosse players in fights. Playing sports does not make you tough, because swinging a lacrosse stick isn't gonna help you throw a punch. Why is there the engine light on? Throughout our conversation it became more apparent how connected everything is really. Reckon Orgone was relevant because I produce devices with quartz that do the same thing as Rex devices, and that's called Orgonite, which you originally had an issue with. The critique of capitalism was because I made the statement nothing gets into the market that would free humanity, that is, Rex Tech / 0 point etc., so I made the case for it. The root of willingness is my life experience. THATTOKEMEFRONTANDVACKANDTANDTHERFRONTTAGE. Jumpman! D, the girl in the pink was flat out THEVEST. Little kid was SECONDVEST. YOUGUYSROCK. I understand how you feel about crossing the threshold of putting drugs into your body. I'm in my first clomid cycle and I have to say the possibility of getting help is really exciting. Addict Zero has no problem. Why don't people listen when the last award is announced? Stinky getting DJ off Sally. Quality, what happened to Miss Norway? Excited. I have actually done this exact same thing. And like you, I skipped on the blood OJ.
Love weed, it sounds delicious, but the sugar is just too much. I could never do this equals. Sugar is the best way to keep your brain numb, and I don't want that. Still delicious looking. Would it be possible to use something else other than the sugar? No aspartame or brown sugar. Aspartame, it's just poison, and brown sugar is not that different from the refined one. I need some ideas. I like boys. That nostalgia to remember the veal. I had the pleasure of traveling in it, from Homeport to Sands as a prize in the high school in 1999. You are a spectacular ship. I think the images say everything. Greetings to its crew and thank you for its sovereign work. Louis Aranda Z.
Get in line in 2 days. Can't wait. Thanks Mayan, D-Von Film. Team Trema. Such a great band. Pros Ty Cozy Succeeds Repadia. Awesome work. Samsung Galaxy Mini 2 video test. They are randomly selected before film. They are given mix, and then they ask what their names are. They just edit out the awkward, here have a mic. Per the rules of the show, they're not allowed to glimpse in the audience.
Great video. I'll leave it to the pros to do the hands-on work. I laid the process by extracting cash from my wallet. Moo moo cow. Mera orna lols, why are you all choosing girls lol instead of male chars? My beloved Monmouth Beach, so devastating to see this. I accidentally used Odin to brick my device in the way you said, but just by retrying the kernel install it was fixed. Thankfully at Pure Water. Please click the link in the video info description above to get in touch with 8Fee. Many thanks. YouTube simply does not accept posting of links in reply boxes. The tune. The tune. We need to learn the tune. You did good. This should have way more likes. Too much good Mikluasil Chuaji on album. Well, I guess we're a part of an esoteric collective. I believe there is a translation project, the squeaky voiced announcer that keeps explaining what Switch and Nori mean is driving me Thor F nuts. Wonderful way to get ability. Press Ctrl plus F for shopping. I use it both in PBE and UA for the same reason. Lag spikes. Miami in Thar House and this sound great. Have to new music called Boost Your Heartbeat and Taste Your Love House Mix. PLZ come through and check it out, see if it's good, it'll want to use it in your next mix.
At Iloveo 9X High. I think the oil is called Orichalca. I got it at my organic market. A rare one. Thanks for the upload. They fire you because your family died. Fiasts, you finished it. It sounds incredible, Vic. Honestly, I wish you were my teacher. You make so much easier than it has to be every time I learn a lesson in class and have no idea. I always come to her channel and pray that you have a video on it. And you always do. Thanks a lot, man. At 59.56, when Injun says, if you walk quietly, look real closely in the background, and a car is crossing the background left to right. Surprised the Injun didn't see it. Lol. Kapal nath iambaki h nafapa David ka si kohi and kakua tevet gamokt man. Tenho sdvd todos os cds desalevita. A conhechi pessolmente e uma banco de a song plz. Nachu relmi hi thazang tampai kanga tuki. Ni tin ti nang mathu rel long hi and guy thy selak and dazet pathian and damsonak lope. Hramsa, o vasco tem o futsal, como forte aliado na revelaque de novos talentos. Felipe, Pedrinho entre outros, serum das quadras pero campo. Isso continua aid hoje. Seo muy vasco. Sodax. Thank you for doing this for us. Good job. X.
Hey Chris, first thing is to make sure that you have your NAM servers copied exactly. What domain registrar are you using?
Oh, that sounds really good.
Why is the engine revving up and down? This is adorable. Love Coldplay so much. A lot of our music is similar. Nimoj, Lipi Actoro Dabiraj Gigi Rani Hee. See you in the forum Lilo Taduklai.
Thunderbolts are faster than warthogs. Just a kind suggestion, Jane, but I find it helpful personally. Perhaps you can put these videos in playlists. It's easier to watch them in a row versus combing through all the projects for which video you're on for the different projects. I personally make playlists of the projects I really want to watch all the way through. Just a thought I figured I would share. I do make my lists public if that helps others. Love watching all your great videos. Thank you. That was a great presentation and was easy to understand. God bless Dad Hat. Nice video. Phim quay đạt. Điển viên đẹp. Chờ xem cách diễn. Ấn tượng mô kiến huy. First, brief, let's do a PvPing video sometime soon. Sorry.
This is good, but you need some background music. B.T. One of the soldiers stabs him. We call it abusing glitches that the game engine allows us to perform without changing game file or cheat programs. I rather play Pokemon in my old Gamma Boy Color. You are a slow typer, no offend. Wolfender 21 looks cute. 009. I fainted at 4:05. What happened at the end? Let me look. Faints. Totally thought that Las Borgor saw my scream at the beginning of the video.
Have you noticed how most of these animations have a scout or scouts in them? P, at least the scouts get some attention. I love that character.
I flew on a Delta DC-8 from BHM to ATL in 1977. I remember the engines were very loud. Seems they were taken out of service by 1980? That Taiwanese guy was a hitman, lol? Wow. You all practiced. I'm so impressed. Pound music teacher, wow, a barbel SA. Whoa, keep up the good work.
Pretty cool. I just want to know one thing. Why does it only run for 3 hours? Is it because it gets too hot altogether, or because you run out of water? I want to make some of these things, but with different configurations, one a dry cell, the other a fuel cell, etc. I want to find the most efficient way to produce lots of energy, as well as HHO. Ich hätte nie gedacht, dass es ein Anime gibt, wo ich mich so gut in die Lage einer Person hinversetzen konnte. Good fully coolly. Awesome. That's what's called, right? Like a redhead that drinks scotch and loves Die Hard. Brilliant writing. At Joost van Kamer. 2 really different amps that would be a personal preference. The AC30 is bright and chimmy and is very dynamic. The Supersonic 60 is a little warmer and has more built-in gain. The Vox AC30 and a good overdrive and you have a rig that never goes out of style. Just, wow, he's getting exactly nowhere. Nice setup. Wish I had the funds to do what you do. Squateg Og.
I would if I had Skype. Fantastic.
Perfect borrow get packet. Windows plus TAPLAT equals FAIL. It has been shown time and time again that Windows runs like TBLIOD on tablets. It uses too much power as an operating system, does not run a touch interface as well as Android or iOS, and does not work well as a new. They need to make a tablet version of Windows Phone 7 and stop trying to shove a bloated operating system into an underpowered system, whether that be battery life or processor power. You shall review Just Dance to a DOSy server right? Bye. Emnipodi Geyser.
Hi, is it possible to upload the whole episode?
I also have noticed that in the daily keepsakes, there are hairs from the artisans and it is like 100 CCARD I think, but in the artisans it's like over that. Plus if you get it from the daily keepsakes you get it cheaper and you can change the colors anytime. From the artisans, it's expensive and you only get one color. XD.
You did an excellent job. One of the best male covers of the song that I've seen so far. Laughing Face. Train Tracks. Swag Nice. This is Nawa music. Haven't listened to Girls in a while. See, they're going for a different sound on this album. I enjoy Who's the Band. That slow-mo is cool. Keep up the good work. I need a better camera now.
I guess they thought it would make a fireball, but you have to have something to ignite the gas. Absolutely cool. Been looking for Thiter album, but in vain. Not even a CD. Thanks for posting. It's fun to listen back to these old shows and see how many of the callers are full of McMancy Orsate. Lol these time travelers who talk about what is going to happen in the 2000s and they are dead row. A lot of crazy PPL out there. The Smith regulators I use are essentially same for propane, and acetylene the only difference is the fittings. I hope this helps. Mark Nelson, thank you. I like to say, I never played StarCraft. You made EA fan.
Oh boy! Miranda, I wouldn't thank you enough for solving the mystery. And found a rabbit for my magic act for the night.
Could be dangerous. Maybe you should get those eyes back.
That's easy for you to say. I'm the one who looked like a king-sized dork.
Can't you and your mom find some sort of compromise?
What? So I'd only look like a medium-sized dork?
Either that or get a seeing eye dog.
Tuck, you're a genius.
I am?
I need someone to be my eyes. Someone intelligent, reliable, alert. Someone like Brad.
All right.
Hey, I'm just as alert as Brad.
Hey. It's official, Killer Instinct 3 will be at E3 tomorrow. I couldn't believe what I read. The wait is over. 15 years of waiting, my god finally. Chopping FO the 2011 500 wow. That is amazing. You are a pro man, I make dubstep, techno, house, etc. and I will really love your help in videos.
What are you doing here? So what do I do with this?